What's up, everybody? It's time for a new review, and tonight we're doing Troll 2. This was sent to me by the awesome Kara over at Horror Retrospective, and I didn't know what to expect from it. You know, because the first one was so cheesy and kind of dark, but it was also kind of lighthearted also. So I was kind of like, well, what are they gonna do with the sequel? And I died laughing in this movie. I could not stop. Everything about this movie was just so bizarre and so fucking out there. The goblins were done so badly. You almost kind of felt bad for them, and at one point I was kind of sitting there going, "Oh, come on! Just let the goblins have one of them. You know, you don't need all your survivors to make it to the end of the movie." I will say that this movie suffers a little bit from the first one being such a cult classic. But I thought that the first Troll had a better story. This is just me. I really did like the first Goblin or Troll, but it was just the right amount of cheesiness. This movie goes way far out there with how cheesy it gets, and that's what makes it enjoyable. It is so cheesy and so horribly badly written that I love it. It's one of the few sequels that I think matches the original. My only thing I wish is that they would have worked on the story just a little bit more. I mean, the first one wasn't great by any means, but the troll in the first one was, he had a purpose. This was just, made to capitalize on the first movie, and you can tell. But it's so cheesy. You have to like it, especially when the dork and the hot chick, start making out with the cob of corn, and it fucking turns into popcorn. I was on the ground holding my sides, going, "Oh my fucking god! They did not make popcorn porn." It was that fucking cheesy. I was just like, "Oh my god!" It was, but I liked it. It was that good. But again, if they had just fleshed out the story just a little bit, you had a good premise. goblins luring people to their death. But, tell us, bridge the arc between the first movie and the second movie. I think that would have made this movie so much better. Kind of pick up this movie where the first one leaves off. But other than that, I love this movie. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. It's that good.